Located in the Pacific Ocean, this is Pompey Island, which is hiding a secret under the jungles of its mangroves, which leaves the human mind stunned. If we estimate the loneliness of Pompey Island, then it is closest to Papua New Guinea, which is also 1,900 kilometers away from here. And on the second number is Japan, which is 3,600 kilometers away. On the surface, Pompey Island is full of jungles and mangroves, but in reality, the city of souls and spirits is hidden under this jungle. It is believed that if anyone tried to go here or even tried to talk about this city, then they could die. This city called Nan Madol is hidden under the forest in the east of Pompey Island. To go here, you first have to get permission from the king of Pompey Island, and after completing a special ritual, a unique drink made from the roots of the kava plant is given to drink, which is made by rubbing on a stone. It is believed that after completing all these rituals, the souls of Nan Madol do not attack. Even after entering the jungle, Nan Madol cannot be seen completely because the mangroves and their roots have completely hidden the structures here. Hidden in the middle of the dense jungle, this is the largest structure here, which was built 800 years ago with the help of large pillars of stones. This special stone is called basalt rock, which is formed due to the cold of the lava. Each stone slab weighs at least 5 tons, which is equivalent to about 4 sedan cars. But there are some stones here that can weigh up to 70 tons, that is, up to 70,000 kilos. It can be quite challenging to lift so much weight with the help of today's advanced machinery. So think about how this work would have been done 800 years ago in the deserts of the Pacific Ocean. The interest of this puzzle is no less than the sculptures of stones made in the pyramids of Giza and the Easter Islands. The biggest thing is that the entire area around is filled with coral reefs and jungles. There are no such stones here. So where did these stones come from and how were they lifted? Stories among the locals are famous that this work was done with the help of magic. But it can be very difficult to know what the real reason is, because there is no written history or evidence here. There are only stories that have been changing for centuries. It is very important to cut the mangroves here to study this whole city well. Physically, this work is not possible, so it was decided to take the help of technology. The LiDAR scanning device was installed in the drone and the scanning of the entire area was started. With the help of this data of LiDAR, a 3D model of the entire area can now be made. After completing the LiDAR scan, the result presented a magnificent view of the hidden structures of this entire area. Here, about 90 structures hidden under the trees came out. It also had residential complexes, temples, and ritual places. When a hidden ritual structure was examined, an 800-year-old cacao pounding stone was still present. The same stone on which the roots of kava are pounded and this drink called cacao is still made. When further investigation was done, it was found that each structure is actually made on a separate man-made island. Were they superhumans or were they really made with the help of souls or magic? No matter how small, man-made islands are no less than a miracle in that era. On the one hand, despite today's advanced technology, the world islands of Dubai are looking back at the sea. And on the other hand, the man-made islands of Nan Madol, which existed 800 years ago, had a whole city. You will be surprised to know that the weight of basalt rock in all the structures of Nan Madol is more than 700,000 tons. This is the same weight as the weight of 8 aircraft carriers or the world's largest freight train, which was 8 kilometers long. The weight of such 8 trains is equal to the weight of the structures of Nain Madol. Now the question arises, where did basalt rock come from in such a large number? A quarry of basalt rock was found about 18 kilometers away on the other side of Pomfrey Island, and it was also hidden by trees. Climbing a 1.5 to 200 feet high quarry, there were surprisingly still basalt rock slabs there, which were probably lying here for some reason. These slabs were marked with smoke and ash, which suggests that fire was put in between them and water was poured on top of them, which separated the basalt rock slabs from the quarry. Some part of the puzzle of the 800-year-old man-made islands in the Pacific Ocean had been solved. Now it was time to find out how these stones were taken 18 kilometers away from the quarry to Nain Madol. It is not possible to take so much weight from the middle of Pomfrey Island, because the high mountains have blocked the way between the stone quarry and Nain Madol. There can only be one way to do this, that somehow these stones were brought to the ocean from here, and then to the other side of the island, by putting it in a boat, the whole circle was turned around and brought to Nain Madol. There, in a depth of 300 feet, some such objects were scanned, which did not seem to be part of the sea floor in any way. It was found that some basalt rock pillars were also present on the ocean floor, which may have fallen into the sea during transport. These pillars are proof that such heavy stones were brought to Nain Madol only through the sea. During research at Nain Madol, something new was being seen at every turn. Researchers believe that if the people living here could transport such heavy stones through the sea at that time, it means that they must have gone to other islands as well. A survey of an island called Ant Atoll, 15 kilometers from Pomfrey Island, was conducted. There, too, basalt rock pillars and a lot of Sakeo stones were seen in many places. That is, they were not ordinary people, but very skilled people, who could transport heavy cargo even 800 years ago by competing with sea waves. When the team of researchers and historians further examined Pomfrey Island, they saw a site of stone art, where different carvings had been made on the stones. Now these carvings are not 800, but almost 2,000 years old, in which a unique symbol was also carved. It is surprising that the same symbol has been seen 3,600 kilometers away in today's New Caledonia. That is, this symbol, whoever made it, for them, sea travel was a child's play. Making such a big journey without GPS and advanced equipment, and making such big structures on man-made islands many centuries ago, shows that the ruling elite of that era lived here. But no one knows where they left such a big system and went. Did a natural disaster come here, or did they go to the sea? I hope you will like and share this video of ZemTV.